Today on the channel, we've got your favorite Night Force member in mind. We've got Jason, Shockwave, Faria, and Night Pursuit on the way I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Where I got it figured, back with another G.I.Joe Classified series review. This time we're looking at the Walmart exclusive Night Force, Jason, Shockwave, Faria, and the Night Pursuit. Number 127 in the G.I.Joe Classified series. This is a long-awaited one. I actually didn't pre-order it at first. It had sold out. I missed it. But then it came up days before the release, and it was like 38 bucks. So I definitely didn't want to miss the opportunity. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and here it is. I'm jumping all around in order. Still got a couple of Joes to do from the regular wave, but I wanted to get this guy up because, well, it's Shockwave. So we did get the Shockwave figure earlier in the year. I think he's like 102 or 103, somewhere in there. I can't remember. I'll probably link to the video at the end anyway. But you know, that figure was a decent figure, but I think this one is actually going to not only surpass that one, but really kind of be the Shockwave that I refer to as Shockwave. Much like the difference between 1988 figure that came, you know, in the regular assortment and the Night Force Shockwave that came with Night Force Lightfoot. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. I don't even think it's debatable that he was the best looking member of Night Force. And while I don't know if that's the case now, this one still does a good job of evoking that while being an updated figure that's not exactly copying the 1988 classic figure. So you got your Night Pursuit, which is the third use of the Ram Cycle. Ram Cycle being a favorite of mine. I don't really mind if they, you know, gussy it up in different decos. Maybe we'll even get the Dreadnought one at some point. People will probably go crazy for that. But you get a pretty interesting set of accessories with Shockwave. He's mixing up quite a few things here. He's got some Firefly stuff. He's got some Big Ben stuff. And he's got some Duke stuff. So there's a lot going on in there. We're going to get him out right after we go over the packaging, as we always do. So as I said, he's number 127 in the G.I.Joe Classified series. He's on Night Force. I'm going to totally mess up the table if I try and do this. We got your nice portrait of Shockwave there. QR code to nowhere with his file card symbols. And you still got your action figure kind of photography going on the back. An alternate look for Shockwave. He's got the same helmet that Clutch has on in there. Got your Night Force-esque inserts for the Ram Cycle and his Night Force logo on his shoulder. Pretty cool. Looking at his file card symbols, you know, we like to do that. He's got 3 Vanguard, 3 light weapons, 4 strategy, and 3 urban combat. So he's definitely a pretty skilled Joe. That's like a 13 overall, so that's pretty high. Now we've had our awkward look at the packaging. We're going to get Shockwave out and take a look. Alright, so we've got Shockwave out of the package with his vast array of accessories. And in the last G.I. Joe Classified series video, which was the retro card Beachhead, I said Beachhead was sort of a Frankenstein of figures in terms of his accessories, and Shockwave is doing the same thing in his Night Force incarnation. So you got this medium to heavy type machine gun, and it came with Big Ben, who also debuted as a Night Force character and a Walmart exclusive. Got that same Colt M4 type gun with the double barrels. Also came with Big Ben and annoyed, the realist fans greatly. You got your two knives, one for the vest, and then I think this is like a breacher knife. It still comes with that from actual Shockwave. You got this newish pistol that comes with Duke retro card, has a blast effect port, and of course the holster is also from Duke. Then rounding out your Big Ben accessories, you got your Mac 10-ish machine pistol with removable suppressor. And I'm going to do something special with this. Of course, you got your helmet, Steel Brigade or Steel Core, I guess we're calling it now, helmet. It comes with clutch in the vamp. It seems to be coming with more and more figures as we go, including the upcoming Lieutenant Falcon. We got the ammo drum, so you could use the Gatling gun on the Night Pursuit as a personal weapon. And then finally, you've got this backpack with the drone. And this comes with initially with the 22 Firefly Cobra Island version, or 20, I think it was 22 is the number, somewhere in there. And you can just stick the drone in this backpack, and then you have the control module for the drone inside the backpack. There's a lot of accessories. You didn't even count the hat from the original Shockwave. Those are the three parts he's coming with there, and the knife and the boot knife sheath. Moving on to Shockwave himself. Looking pretty cool. Head sculpt is the same, but they've done some serious paint app changes here. I'm not sure if he's got makeup around his eyes or if he's just an insomniac. It is Night Force, might be some sort of inside joke. I don't know. He's wearing the exact same vest that he had on the earlier figure, but everything else is different. You get the vest, the head, the hat. But his legs are, his entire bottom half is retro card Duke. Can't really tell on the shirt. It looks like a stalker shirt, but I can't be 100% sure because this vest is definitely occluding. And he's got scrap iron arms. They're getting better in my opinion with like how they're building bodies. You know, he's cool. And one thing I will say is I could see a retro card version of Shockwave using this body in the classic colors with accessories more similar to this. And you've got your Night Pursuit, which is a direct copy with really no modifications besides deco of the Ram Cycle, which came with number 29 Breaker and I think number 40 Tiger Force Duke. You know, I've reviewed this motorcycle twice, so I'm not gonna go into a full review on it again. So here's a look at everything in the box. We're gonna get them geared up and come right back. All right, so we've got Shockwave geared up with how he's gonna be configured in general. Because the weapon that he comes with are black and green, I'm probably gonna give him Mutt's M16 or M4, I guess they call it nowadays. Instead of this Colt double barrel joint. Or I might leave it like that. You know, he's a SWAT guy. We'll see. But I did notice that the green sort of matched on the M16 that Mutt and Junkyard came with, so it gives you another option, especially since I'm going to give the Ingram-ish gun to Mutt, which I don't know why, you know, Hasbro didn't just do that in the first place. So there you go. He'll be back for the comparison portion. But there you go. Shockwave is geared up. In lieu of a true comparison portion of the video, we're just gonna put this guy on the Night Pursuit. Sort of like how they had him on the box. And hey, we'll buckle up for safety, wear our helmet. Now we got him wearing his helmet. All right, next we'll do a quick comparison and get you out of here for some final thoughts. All right, so your quick comparison is the aforementioned Mutt from the Mutt and Junkyard set. And this pistol just fell out. I don't know where it is. I'm not having the greatest day today. But you know, whatever, man. Everybody has an off day. You can see in general what's supposed to be happening. Here he is with another G.I.Joe Classified Series figure. So he looks, you know, pretty good with them. The Night Force guys, I have to pull them all out. I'll do it probably for the next Night Force release, maybe. Again, we know we're getting Falcon with a new head. And the other obvious comparison would be to the previous version of Shockwave, but he is indisposed at the moment. I've searched high and low for him. I threw him in a box. He's in a box. He's probably in a box with the Dreadnoks. All that stuff happened around the same time, so I apologize for that. I'm now 2 for 2 on not being able to find things for reviews. But, you know, I always have a lot going on behind the scenes. Not to make excuses, just letting you know. All right, now I'm going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on G.I. Joe Classified Series number 127, Night Force. Jason, Shockwave, Faria, and Night Pursuit, Walmart exclusive. You know, I really think the value is kind of there on this one. You got the second version of a figure that's technically in the same outfit, but they use different parts. I think they should do more of that. I really like the reuse here. It's a great way to still make the same character, but not necessarily be the exact same figure you got before. So I do like that. Again, the Ram cycle is a perennial favorite. So, you know, I'm kind of a OG 13 homer in that way. They can make the Ram cycle 2 more times, and I'll probably get it 2 more times. So, it's okay. You get a lot of packed in value with, you know, with parts and stuff. And yes, it's all Frankensteined in, but hey, it all works too. So that's the most important thing. Overall, I'm gonna give Shockwave here a 9. The things I think are not 100% the best are, you know, mine does have a little bit of a weak, and you know, and maybe it's just my copy, right? But he does have a weak abdomen a little bit. It's not super weak like the floppy Fireflies that people were getting, but it's giving them standing issues that go beyond just my table. I mean, and that's really it. That's probably the worst thing I could say about him. Yeah, so I like the figure, like what they did. You know, he came with a nice bevy of weaponry and accessories, extra enough that you can kit out some other Joes a different way. Yeah, he's about a 9 for me. I got a figure rank of 9. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I'm gonna have to pay off some things now because I don't like when I don't have the comparisons and things that I like to do in the video. So, you know, you can look forward to maybe like a special Night Force compilation video or something like that. Beachhead comparison video. And I did find Beachhead. I don't know. He was right where he was supposed to be. I just missed him. So that was kind of dumb too. But hey, whatever. So if you're new to the channel, hopefully, you know, my bumbling and fumbling won't turn you off the future videos. It's not really normal. It's not what happens all the time. But, you know, I shoot for the edit, so they say. So, tune in, subscribe. Working our way up to 500. Want to be at 1,000 by the end of the year. Probably beating a dead horse on that one, but that's the goal. Stay tuned for more. See you on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.